SIDS Adapt, a program that focuses on climate change adaptation and community-based adaptation in small island developing states, also known as SIDS. I'm your host, David Bino.
And I am your co-host, Nadira Ghanem.
The efforts taken by communities are a matter of survival and sustainability. The impacts of climate change are real and evident.
According to the IPCC, average temperatures in the region have increased by 0.1 degrees to 0.2 degrees Celsius per decade over the past 3 decades.
Furthermore, sea level rise has occurred at a rate of about 2 to 4 centimeters per decade over the past 33 years, a trend which presents risks to the region's freshwater resources and to its largely coastal population dependent on tourism and agriculture.
The losses associated with climate change among Caribbean SIDS is estimated to reach US $22 billion annually by 2050, accounting for approximately 10% of the current Caribbean economy.
Communities are taking action now to ensure that they adapt and build resilience. And so, our journey begins with one step.
I am Florence Gage from the village of Kalibishi, and I'm the coordinator of the Kalibishi Progressive Group.
I'm Cassia Butcher, a member of the Butcher Community Development Committee.
My name is Charleston Thomas, the president of Western Fisher Forts, a coordinator of the Western Project. I'm a boat owner, fish, and a fisherman.
Kalibishi, or part of Kalibishi, is a low-lying area. We have the sea, which when it rises, it floods the village, it sends water all over the houses that are on the beach, or I have to say on the beach because that's where they are. So then it's damaged, caused, water reaches right on the road and sends all the debris back. We have when it rains, another side flooding again. So we are just, the village is just in between disaster both ways.
We're at Bagatelle to look at a project that is addressing the community risk to landslides.
It was interesting to see how our funds and how doing the storm drainage assisted in terms of channeling the river out to sea and not having it overflowing the banks and into the community where it would have impacted on people's houses. Also because there was a landslide in the area that could have possibly gone right into the community, the fact that it was able to be contained in the drain also assisted the community from having additional damage from the tropical storm.
The community of Kalibishi is very vulnerable in terms of disaster. It is a low-lying community, and because of that, when it rains, we have a lot of flooding in that area. And if you notice, we are close to the sea line, and because of sea surge, it comes back to the community. And because of that, we found it fit, and when we heard about the Jeff Small Grant Project, we had connection with the persons from Jeff, the representative from Jeff.
CaribSafe has a long history of working with the Western community. So when the opportunity came up for submitting a community-based adaptation project to the Jeff Small Grants Program, which is managed by UNDP, it was a natural collaboration with us and the WFA. The soakaway was put in with funds from the project. It does help reduce the effluent from the fish market into the marine environment.
When it built up in the well, it used to overflow and run to the sea and the shore. And then people start, you got this back flow from the base. And then people then used to build investment on it.
Well, the Backgen project had a great impact on the community, especially to the Bay Flats.
Well, I'm very grateful for the project because it will solve a problem in the community.
Raw seawater enters into this filter right there. It's called a raw water filter to take care of any branches or small leaves. It goes into the boost pump, which pumps it into a 10 micron filter. After the 10 micron filter, it goes into the 5 micron filter and goes straight into the, it's way across. It's been pumped into the high pressure pump through this hose. The seawater coming from this is highly pressurized at 900 psi, and it goes into the reverse osmosis membrane, which is right here. This membrane filters down to 0.001 micron, which means bacteria won't be able to pass through this. Then it goes through a set of flow system valves and pressure valves, and finally into our pH balancer, which puts the taste back into the water.
Well, I think it will have a great impact on my life, not only my life, but my son and my daughter, because we have had some great issues with water.
SIDS Adapt offers an opportunity for you to visualize the phases of adaptation and the initiative being undertaken at the community level within Caribbean SIDS.
Through 13 full programs covering 20 countries across thematic areas such as coastal zone management, water security, waste management, and land degradation, SIDS Adapt is trending.
Ensure that you are connected.
I am David Bino.
And I am Nadira Ghanem. Thank you for watching SIDS Adapt.